Hello everyone and welcome back to Dice Commando for the final from tonight's Monday Night Dice Standard Tournament. On our left we have Mike, he's playing Obi-Wan 2, that's the Legacy's Obi-Wan, and R2-D2, of course on Obi-Wan's hut. On our right we have Steven, he's playing an old favorite, Leia Yoda Boushh. Actually, just said that backwards. Yoda Leia Boushh, of course, is on Mean Street. So do remember that when Obi-Wan rolls in, Mike is able to give a character one shield. Mike rolls in not well, gets a 3, which Steve does win by 1, so he has a 4. Probably playing on Mean Streets, given Mike the shields always seems to stink, but he keeps loading up those shields anyway, so. So Steve's option here. Oh, does look like he's actually going to take Mike's battlefield, so he'll put the 2 shields on. Both of them go on to Leia. And then Mike will get us started then. We do see the Lothwolf in Mike's hand. That's a pretty strong card in this deck, right? Because remember, when R2 comes in, flips to the top side, but of course Orby's top side. Yep, that's actually his open. So he'll give both characters a shield. When he activates, he actually puts another shield on. And it is, of course, in the order of your choice. So puts another onto Obi, and then R2 will come in, and he'll flip a die to the top side. Most likely that blank will go into a 3. Disrupting a shield, yep. Alright, so not a great roll on Mike's side, but, you know, you get to flip, so. Alright, so motive for melee there on the Obi die. Gets a shield, so Mike will pitch the reroll, I'm sure, here. Nope, he's actually going to exchange of information, so, yep, he'll show his hand and gain $1, and then Steve can do the same. Actually seems like a pretty good deal. Right, so Steve can decide to show his hand or not. If he does, he gains $1. I don't know why you wouldn't. Oh, especially with the Moxie. That's good. Yep, but now Mike knows that Steven has no removal, so. But it's Steve's action here. Moxie coming down, I'm sure. No reason not to at this point, right? You know Mike knows you have nothing, so. Yep, there's the Moxie for 2. Steve actually doesn't mind here if Mike goes into pay sides. There are no villain cards, though, on Steve's side of the table, so that's going to hurt, because remember, Leia's special is deal 2 damage to each of an opponent's characters unless they give you $1 or $2 if there's a villain in play, villain card on your side in play. Alright, actually leaves the Disrupt out there. Obi roll. Alright, so there's 4 damage on the table with an Obi blank. Okay, Yoda. Yep, go Leia first. Bringing in the 3 dice. Looking for specials, of course. Alright, there's 1 special. We do know there's a mislead in Mike's hand. Yep, so that is obviously the play. It's also a way to light in there, which won't do him any good. Right now, they're all hero dice on Steve's side of the table. Moxie is hero as well. That resilience, probably the pitch. Yep, alright, so Mike's out of cards at this point. But rolled into 5 damage with a shield, so Steve will have to pitch to reroll here. He can really try and go for broke here. He'll have to. Yeah, there's the pitch to reroll, looking for specials of any kind here. Oh, that's pretty big. So let's see who Mike goes for here. Probably goes for Yoda, I think. Oh, so I misspoke. I said it's 5. It's actually 6. That's a 2 on R2. So 6 damage. Yeah, I think he'd definitely go for Yoda, right? Yep, that's what he's going to do. And that'll let Steve resolve specials. So he shields and then flips. I assume. Okay, so yeah, okay. He'll shield and flip on each one of them. So 1 shield, 1 flip, 1 shield, 1 flip. And then he's still resolving specials, so pays 1. And then he'll take 2 apiece. And then he gets to probably just claim, because I want to stay in front. Otherwise, Steve will put the shield on Yoda. Yep. Yep. On to Obi-Wan. Makes sense. So yeah, so we know Ezra's is in Steve's hand, so I'm sure he plays Ezra here. Goes in on, should come in on Yoda, I would think, since it's got redeploy. Yep, that's what he does. So he'll pay 2. It doesn't get him anything. Okay, yeah, and then we're calling it that. So that'll go into the next round. Mike will draw 5. Steve gets to decide whether or not he wants to discard that last card he has. Which he does. Yep, no good without Mr. Bones. Alright, so each one of these guys draw 5. Each one of these guys has 2. Steve also wanted to try and maximize his chance to get a villain card. That really puts the pressure on. Alright, so Mike gets us started here. Alright, treasured, so, ooh, that leaves him without money. I mean, of course, it helps him ramp here, but, so, he also draws a card when he plays treasure. Just a reminder, the special on treasure is deal 2 unblockable or 3 unblockable if you have 5 cards in your hand, which, of course, Mike currently does, because he just drew. But that'll let Steve get out on Yoda. Still no villain cards, but... Alright, there's a special. Oh, and the 2. Okay, here comes Obi. Mike will have to give a character. Oh my goodness. That's brutal. Easy pickings, though. Yeah, you can play easy pickings in stack. Oh, no. Okay, so he does not have it, but he does have a Beguile. So he gets to reroll a die, turn a die to any side, and remove a die. Alright, so let's see how he does this. Okay, so reroll the treasured. Okay, no longer a threat. He'll blank and then remove. Of course, one of those becomes a 3 again, so when R2 comes in, of course, so I don't see any reason that Mike doesn't do that right now. Yep, coming in. Alright, there's a 2 disrupt, and then Obi goes to a 3, but that's probably a pitch to reroll on Mike's side. This because, remember, the treasure does have 2 modified sides. It does not have a black base side. Alright, Steven needs to get Yoda into the pool here. Or, sorry, Leia into the pool here. Wait, what's he doing? I think he wants to save those for the special chains. He's got to go offensive. Okay, so special up. Takes $1, flips, takes another $1. Okay, he's got something he wants to play. That's fair. Oh. Okay, puts 2. So he flipped to the special to just resolve it. So Obi takes 1 net through the shields. I do have to wonder if it wouldn't have been better for him to shield up just to try and tank damage. Maybe he's trying to bait out. With the money, I think he's trying to bait out. Disrupts 1. Interesting. Okay. I was thinking maybe he's trying to bait out getting those R2 dice off the table. Because now it's less likely that Mike's going to be able to put Yoda down this turn. But, of course, Yoda's dice are out of the pool, so it's going to be all up to Leia. Alright, Steve's action here. Alright, there's the villain card. Yep, Predatory Banker. So that one is if your opponent has 3 money or more, exhaust is to take 1 of those. But most importantly, it turns the villain card on. Alright, there's actually a shield. Yep, Mike's not playing around with trying to reroll that one. Comes Boushh. Special melee. What can Mike do here? Mike's got to have a motive or something, right? I'm guessing not. If he hasn't, not whipping it out here, then. Okay, so there's an override on that. That's why he took the shield. Override on Neiman. He'll blank Boushh. Steve may as well pitch to re-roll here. Okay, so he'll do the 2. So 1 net into both of them. And Steve is losing the damage race here. The shield generation in this Obi deck is not to be underestimated. Shields didn't used to matter as much several metas ago, but these days it's not bad, right? There's a pitch to reroll. There's one more. Still not enough to kill Yoda. But Steve has to go for broke here. He has to catch up. Right now, those... Oh, well connected. Oh, okay, sorry. He pitches a reroll. There he goes. That's pretty big. That's what he needed to try and catch up. That's 6 effective damage on the table. Alright, Yoda takes 4, so 2 not through the shields. Mike will be able to claim and gain a shield here, but not before he takes some damage. Okay, yeah, so swap out the 1s for 3s, because each one of them just took 2. Okay, Mike will claim, it looks like. Yep, and it goes on Obi, and then... I mean, you go for Obi with the AoE damage. You go for the big guy. Yep. All right. So 1 more. So Obi's at 5. Obi does have 12, so 7 health remaining. Of course, R2 has 4, and Steve will pass. So we'll go on to the next round. Yoda is highly unlikely to live. Steve's really hoping he has an easy pickings here. He really needs to draw an easy pickings if he's going to live through this. That Neiman Mastery being down is a big deal. But Mike does get us started, does get to put on another shield just part of the activation, so that'll help mitigate a little bit. So with his $2 a piece, $2 on each side, but with Mike's $2, is he going to do something or is he going to roll out first? Another Lawful Bond would be really awesome right here. Oh, that'll do it too. All right, so Jedi Lightsaber. So when it comes down, give attached character 1 shield. If it's a Jedi, give him another. So he gains 2 shields. Then Obi can come in for that 3rd shield. But that does allow Steve to get Yoda in, who, all right, misses on Yoda, but hits on the saber. Alright, Obi coming in with the 1 shield. Probably might. It's not bad. Actually hits it on the, that's funny, hits it on the Neiman, but not on Obi. But Obi gets to flip, so. I mean, if you got the easy pickings, I mean, use it here, right? He must not have it, right? I mean, if you don't have it, you just resolve the... Don't have it, you just resolve the special and move on. You either have it or you don't. Yep. Yep. Okay, 2 to Obi. Takes them both on the shields, no net damage. And then, is Mike going to play with him? Yep, just puts the 2 into Yoda, and Yoda goes down. Does have that +2 still out there, which makes sense because it can combine with the Obi 3 that we're about to see here. That it will allow Steve to get in. unless he has another upgrade first. Alright, so he's still thinking it over here. Alright. Alright, there she's coming in. Alright, that's not what he wanted. Alright, R2. We see, okay, no damage on R2, but of course we'll go to the 3 on OB. Okay, we're beguiling for 2. Okay, so reroll the 3. Gets a shield. Blank the saber maybe and remove an Obi die. Yep, makes sense. Okay, and then pitch the reroll here for sure. Mike doesn't have any money, so yep, a quad breather, no indirect going around. That seems like a perfectly good one. All right, nothing there. I'm sure we see a pitch to reroll on Steve's side as well. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, there's one special and a bunch of money. Back to Mike. I don't see any reason Mike doesn't pitch to reroll again. This is really just a who can get the damage first at this point in the round. All right, that's a miss. Did get 1 out of it, but time for Steve. I mean, obviously these guys don't have control, so they just need to keep rolling until they hit. So I think Steve has he's 2. I think that'll leave him with 2 cards in hand after this, if I'm seeing it right. All right, yep, there's a pitch to reroll. Picks up everything but the special, which makes sense, of course. All right, there's a 2 melee and a 1 gun, so that's enough to take R2 off the board. At least for now, anyway. But we do see a pacify in Mike's hand, so gets rid of the 2. So 1 into Leia. All right, special, so 1 into Obi, and then 2 into R2. So 2 health left on R2. That 1 needs to go into Obi because you want to leave the 2 on R2 for the Leia special. All right, picks up the reroll. There's 1. Not much on Mike's side. That's 3 rolls now with no damage. Now do remember that Obi and R2 both only have 1. So yep, there's the 1 into Obi. And I said only have 1, that's because we went to the next. They both have a 33% damage chance, right? There's 1 shield. All right, so Steve takes the $1. Now Mike needs to be careful because if he takes $1, all right, so there's a disrupt. But Mike needs to be careful because if he ends up taking the $1, then Steve can actually disrupt him beginning next turn. Not disrupt. He can predatory banker on the next turn. I don't see any reason Steve doesn't claim here though. Like Mike has nothing left in hand, so. Oh, Mike claims. Okay. I think that was actually smart. The $1 wouldn't have done Mike any good. Would have just fed Steve, so. All right, but Mike will get us started here. Okay, so it looks like Obi's coming in. Gives a shield to R2, which will keep him alive on a 2. There's some hits. So we have an Obi-3, we have a 1 melee, and we have the 2 focus on Neiman, and of course R2 yet to come in, so I always played Instigate in my Leia deck, but does not have it, regardless of whether he's playing it or not. Right, there's a 1 special. That's not going to be good enough. I mean, Leia can take a hit here, but Mike also has $2 to pay if he wants. So, okay, so there's 4, 1 net. Okay, special. Oh, Mike's going to pay. Gives him $4. All right, R2 comes in, 1 and a shield, and then the flip to the 3. Steve have a response, or is he just going to take a hit? All right, there's motive on the 3 for melee, of course. Gets a blank, so Mike can focus. Or not. Maybe he rerolls first. Yep. Oh, he rerolls the Neiman focus. No, he wins. He gets a Neiman special, which is better because Moxie is an upgrade. Although he did get the 3 for 1, so it's not as good as it looks because he can't pay for that. But Neiman special can do work. Flip a character die, flip an upgrade die, of course. All right, there's a drop to reroll. Looking for specials. There's a special, and a money. That's pretty big right there. That upgrade will get blanked, though, for sure. Yep. So there, he'll go to the 3, and then the upgrade will get blanked. Yep. So Steve will pitch to reroll again. Of course, if he has control, it's a good time to play it. He has $4, so he's got to have something, right? No, maybe not. All right, drops his own Neiman to pitch the reroll. All right, gets it again. Did not hit on the Ezra save though. All right, motive for specials on Moxie, which makes sense. There's 2 specials on there. Gets it, so it's removed. That's big. That might be it. All right, there's 2, so 1 left on R2. None into Obi. Just takes the shields off. Obi will hit for 4 here. No reason not to. Yep, now Leia's in trouble. All right, Steve's action here. But a good Obi roll is going to finish him off next turn here. Steve has to put R2 down if he's going to stand a chance. Yeah, Steve's action here. Come on now. All right, takes a shield. Mike's action probably just claims. Yep. Oh, Mike must not have claimed. I thought I saw him tap, but he must be pitching a reroll. That's low probability there. Oh, but he gets it. But gets it. All right, Mr. Bones. Oh, that should be able to put R2 down. Unfortunately, the damage will get dealt first, but Bones... So remember, if Bones resolves melee into a character which kills, he actually readies. Right, there's 2, so 1 net through the shields. 5 health remaining on Leia. But highly likely that R2 goes down here. Nope. Disrupt. All right, Mike passes. Oh, there was a Pickens there. Nope, nothing on Bones. Man, Bones has 4 damage sides. All right, there's a claim for a shield. Oh, puts it on Obi. There's the discard. Steve's out of cards, so... Oh, Ezra, or Dagger Mortis, not bad. Alright, so Mike gets first strike here. Only needs to hit for 5. That easy pickings there. Ooh, that stinks. That's a good one for this Obi deck. Can do serious mileage. Do remember Mike gets one more shield out of Obi. Oh, okay. That's a pay side. That is 3 for 1. Mike will not walk into easy pickings. He'll resolve that 3 because it's, again, he's in the driver's seat here, so there's no reason for Mike to roll in R2 to save action. So he'll hit for 3. So Steve will want to just remove if he can. Obviously, easy pickings is a blowout, but uh-oh, flee the scene. Okay, so he'll get to remove 2 dice. Yeah, so he'll remove the 2 Obi-Wan dice, but he'll have to pass his next 2 actions, which means Mike effectively gets 3 actions in a row. And honestly, he's just going to roll in, flip, hit, and then pass and end the round, right? So, yep, he'll roll in. Oh, that's huge. Rolls in, he'll flip to the 2 on Neiman. Yep, that'll do it. All right, Mike takes the tournament tonight here at Monday Night Dice. Oh, he was showing he had Nataru and couldn't quite get it, but that's all right. A win is a win. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey guys, this is Mike from the Dice Commando. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Go Commando.
Thank you.